name's Chi, and I've been doing some maths. Not maths. Married at First Sight Australia recaps, and I've been having a lot of fun going back over the rise of MAFS' most infamous bride, Jessika Power, from season 6 of Married at First Sight Australia. In my humble opinion, the best season of Married at First Sight ever. And tonight we're gonna react to a video called Dan's Playing Two Girls at Once. Let's get into the video.
What's your thoughts on Mick and Jess?
It was interesting to see how Mick came into even the cocktail party by himself, not dressed up. He was like in thongs.
We're surprised that Mick came in to the dinner party wearing thongs, not dressed up. Like, we're not surprised. Mick is not a fashionista. He's from the country. He's a sheep farmer, mate. Now, look at that mug on Dan. Look at that mug. Look at that bloody admission of guilt all over his dirty, dirty little face. Look, I know that you came here for the exact same reasons that I came here for, to pick away at Jess because she is MAFS' most infamous bride. But Dan is a dirty, dirty dog. He is such a dirty dog. He is so pivotal in this cheating scandal. Without his complete complacency, without his complete disrespect towards his own wife, to Mick and to everybody else in the experiment, this would never have happened. If he had done what Mick had done, then none of this would have happened, and we wouldn't be here then, would we, my friend? So we're glad Dan's a dirty, dirty dog, but we're not here just to pick on Jess. We're here to pick on that dirty dog. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Yeah, I got that feeling.
Hands in the air, I'm done. And they walked in separately.
Feel like I'm at school at the moment, playing two girls at once, you know.
So he's having fun. He's enjoying it. He just feels like it's a little light-hearted fun. He's just at school playing the two cute girls. And he actually has two of the best looking girls. Like, Tamara is gorgeous. She's got that Lady Gaga nose, and I just can't with her. My gosh, she's so beautiful. And then Jess as well. So, so beautiful. None of them needed any of the enhancements that they've got. Not to say that they don't look beautiful now with their enhancements, but they didn't need it. They were both stunning, beautiful, gorgeous girls. And to be honest with you, who's Dan anymore? Who's Dan? Who's Mick? Who's any of those? The girls, though, we know who they are.
But for me, obviously, I came here to find love, and I've gone against my ethics, but if I have to explore that avenue with Jess, so be it. It's like a game of chess. I'm just going to move the pawns around and...
God, see, it's a game of chess. Look at this. Listen to this psychopath. He is really just off his head, man. What a psycho. Oh, I'm just gonna play the girls off each other like a game of chess with Jess. What is his motive? Now I'm so curious. Is he really here looking for love and he thinks he's gonna find it with Jess? Is this the motive? Is this the motive? Is that the motive, Dan? Can you come and tell me what your actual motive was? Because this is ridiculous.
Just find out where I'm at. Where Jess is at, where Tam's at.
Oh God, she's so
Going into this
stunning.
commitment ceremony, I'm actually a little bit embarrassed because they clearly told us that more intimate side, not the friendship side, is what we needed to work on.
Yeah.
And we did, but then we didn't. So it's like now we're going back to the commitment ceremony, exactly where we started.
Yeah, because he is like doing the deed and doing the dirty with some other chickie there, and it's just not right, babe. And I'm so sorry, because you are a stunning woman, top tier woman, amazing. Of course, she's gonna get a little angry here and there. It just makes her even more of a top tier woman, if you ask me.
I want to let something go when I know that there is so much potential there. So I'm hopeful.
Well, I've got a shoot anyway. Catch up with a couple of the boys and I'll see you there.
All right, I'll see you soon.
See you, babe.
I can't deal with the boys stuff. Like, yeah, the girls, but like, oh my God, if some dude's all about the boys, then he's trouble. Girl, red flag. Red flag. All right, we've got Jess over here, and she has a plan. Let's see what that plan is. Is it Dan? Dan's the plan.
I did wake up with a lot of anxiety. I went to Mick's homestay and he wanted me to put in 110% effort, and I did that. But he's disrespected my family. It's like, you don't sit there and you say that about someone else's family. It's disgusting.
I mean, she's not wrong, and she's totally okay to be angry because that was like really rude and really uncalled for. And if you don't know what's happening in the homestay where Jess went and stayed with Mick on his sheep farm, they were all drinking on the veranda with one of his friends, and he decided to bloody pipe up and start talking smack about her family and her friends. And like, sure, you may feel that way, but don't just like bring it up out of the blue without expecting this kind of a reaction. Like, I mean, he's sitting there, look at the mug on this guy. He's sitting there with this face like as if she's the one in the wrong for being upset with him.
If I'm too much, go find less.
You are disgusting.
Righto.
You don't need to pinpoint my family's problems to me when I know. I've been brought up around it my whole life.
Me saying it, how's that make me a prick?
Because I've lived through it, not you.
I'm about to say it, but 100%, mate. 100%. He has absolutely no right to come in and say things about her family like that. He just has no right. They're not even really married. They're not even really in a relationship. Like, who does he think he is? Ugh. It was a stitch up from the beginning with Jess and Mick. It was a total stitch up. Welcome to my Roman Empire. In my humble opinion, allegedly, they use a psychologist to find out who's going to be messy, who's going to be super duper messy. It's a match with people that just do not match whatsoever. It's such a stitch up. In my opinion, she's just been completely stitched up with Mick. They knew that there was going to be drama. They knew it was going to be messy, and they knew it was going to be good TV.
Well, I've come here to find love, and me and Dan have made a connection with one another that, I mean, I've just been completely swept off my feet with.
Come on. She's come here to find love. She's been swept off her feet by Dan. Go back to my last few videos. I'm going to pop the playlist. Let's pop it right there. And you can go back and you can see how romantic and beautiful and what a Prince Charming Dan is. Now she's been just swept off her feet by Dan. Absolutely terrible, deplorable, ridiculous. Like, stop it, Jess.
If you didn't come into this, I would have happily have walked away.
Yeah, right. What if I just turned you down now and said, nah, I'm not interested? Like, would you leave tomorrow? Or
Yeah, I would
for the
leave.
commitment? You would? So that it's riding on me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the plan, my friends. This is where it starts to get super juicy, okay? So yeah, sure. Dan and Jess kiss in the last episode. Dan and Jess sneak off on the dinner party and they kiss. And this literally changes the shape of Married at First Sight forever. Like, forever, because now Jess is literally planning with Dan to keep Mick in. So Dan also, this is the thing. Breathe. Woosah, this is the thing. Is that Dan is also planning to keep Tamara in by lying to her and pretending that there is something there with her too. So Jess and Dan are planning to deceive their partners into staying so they can continue their relationship. I can tell you that I feel like Jess's motive is the Instagram fame that she has right now. Everybody knows that a villain always comes out on top when it comes to life after reality TV shows. The villains, they always get the attention, they always get the spin-offs, the villains. It's always the villains. And I feel like Jess knows this. I feel like she knows this, allegedly. In my opinion, I feel like Jess has a complete motive and Dan is just a tool in that motive. But I don't understand what Dan's motive is he really just looking for love and thinks he's going to find it with Jess? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand, but it didn't work out as well for Dan as it works out for Jess.
Need to be able to stay in this experiment in order to get to know Dan. Unfortunately, I do need to keep Mick here for another week in order for that to happen.
Yeah.
But I can't say that, but I will. I don't know what I'm going to say. What the am I going to say? How can I sit up on the couch and be like, I don't want to be here? I mean, I'm only staying because I like somebody else. Like, come on. I can't say that.
So is that the producers saying, just say it, just come out with it? But there is that group mentality where you have to just go with the group. And like for her, she doesn't want to be looked at badly by the group. She is just going to play along with Mick so the group still think that she's cool and see if she can get away with it, I guess. Or I guess, I don't know actually. What's the point? Why doesn't she just say it? Maybe it's just good TV.
Definitely what I'm going to say on the couch tonight will be the truth in regards to wanting me to come to my place and allow my family and my friends to redeem themselves in Mick's eyes.
What?
I just need to convince the group that being friends with Mick is my priority because it is the truth. But I can't sit up on the couch and tell him that I want to be with him and that I love him and all these things because it's not true.
Oh my goodness. So her plan is she's going to keep him in for the week so then she can introduce him to her family and let her family redeem themselves. I mean, that kind of works, babe. You have no idea how messy this gets. We are going to check out that commitment ceremony next. So I guess you better like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you next time. Bye. See you later, mate.